Hi, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Feeling good today. I hope everybody's feeling good as well. Hope everybody's day's been blessed and fulfilled. Um, I did notice that in all my videos, I tend to not introduce myself, and since we have so many other people outside of my personal space, as far as my page and as far as like family and friends, I want to introduce myself. My name is Jessica. If you have taken time to look at the initial video, you'll see why I am doing what I'm doing and why I have created this page. I am a mother. I am a survivor. I am a victor, and I not a victim. And so my goal is to help others uh, find their selves again, and to help others possibly get out of situations that are not benefiting them. And just to help people overall maybe pick up something from what I've said, and it might be able to just shake their world just a little bit and change their way of thinking. So today, now that I've introduced myself, today I would like to talk about, um, not compromising ourselves to make other people comfortable. You know, uh, we tend to do that because we are big-hearted people. Uh, we like to, we're people pleasers, and we always like to make sure that everybody else is taken care of. And we sometimes, in the process of doing that, we neglect ourselves. So don't compromise or um, you know, basically, when you're compromising yourself, you're you're giving yourself a disservice by doing so. Um, you know, Not only are we're granting ourselves a disservice, but we are also making ourselves uncomfortable. Sometimes in situations that we necessarily don't want to be in, um, whether it be relationships, friendships, even family members. Sometimes we compromise ourselves. If you don't feel comfortable in a situation, like I mentioned in one of my earlier videos, it's okay to say no. If you don't want to do certain things, it's okay to say no. Um, you would rather say no than get involved in a situation that you cannot get out of because you already had that first, your first instinct was to say no. I'm not going to do this. So, when we, when we compromise our our feeling of being comfortable, we bring a lot of other things into play. We damage ourselves. We hurt ourselves. We um, we don't look at the bigger picture because we're only trying to please that other person or persons. Um, I've been going through, the internet's been kind of blowing up about entanglement. And I thought that was funny. I thought I'd bring that up because, you know, with compromising to make others comfortable, sometimes we do get entangled um, in situations that we cannot get out of. Um, Even though their entanglement was a little different, uh, they compromise themselves in another way. Uh, but that can also, come into play in our lives as well. Um, Instead of sitting back and looking at, um, ourselves, or reevaluating ourselves, um, you know, in that instance, she sought love and affection from someone else other than who she was in a union with. Instead of taking that time to really understand herself and really taking time to get to know herself again. So we tend to do that too, and that can and when we get in those situations, it's for all the wrong reasons, and we're doing it to not necessarily comfort ourselves but others. Um, And what we're also doing is we are, not, along the lines of entanglement, but we're strangling ourselves. We're suffocating ourselves from um, our purpose and what we're trying to do to better ourselves, when we're trying to make other people comfortable. And that's in a deeper sense of it. Um, you know, Using myself for an example, uh, you know, in a marriage, when you're trying to do everything to make sure everybody else is comfortable, you tend to lose sight of yourself and you lose yourself because now your life is more involved around, your kids, trying to be a wife, trying to work and hold down the household. And so you tend to lose your comfort, um, because you're too busy comforting everybody else. You know, um, when a person is strong, that's okay. If they're strong, that's a good thing. Everybody should be strong. Some aren't, and we have to work on that. Um, but just because a person is strong doesn't necessarily mean that you make them uncomfortable and take them through the worst possible situations and things that you can. Sometimes our strong friends we need to check up on more than we do our friends that we know that struggle um, with certain things. Not saying that we shouldn't check on them, but sometimes people that are strong usually hide behind that strength and don't want to tell or voice or speak out that they are uncomfortable. Um, you know, when we give and we give, we lose sight of ourselves and we lose sight of our self worth. Um, you know, all the times that we're always doing for others, we need to do for ourselves so that we can be reminded of our self worth. Um, you know, Anything where you being comfortable is being compromised. It could be just as small as one of your friends wants you to go over to somebody else's house, but that person is not a good person, not somebody that you see yourself hanging out with. You can always say no. If it makes you feel uncomfortable, say no. Don't compromise your being comfortable to go to that person's house and then something happens and now you're in a situation. Or speaking from a marriage perspective, if you don't feel comfortable going to the in laws, hey, don't go. You can always say no. In my particular situation, when I was married, the in laws were not the best people, and I didn't want my kids around them. So, say no. I said no, say no. If you don't feel comfortable, don't just go to make somebody else comfortable. Don't downplay yourself just to make somebody comfortable. Just like in the workplace, um, if you have skills and different things that you hold, but you don't want to do certain projects because you don't want other people to think, oh, okay, she's being a brown noser, she's trying to get a raise, or she's trying to do this, that, and the other. What they think is so unimportant. Don't try to downplay yourself or try to make yourself uncomfortable trying to walk on eggshells because of what other people think or feel about you. It shouldn't be that. You shouldn't feel uncomfortable. You shouldn't make it so that they feel comfortable, so that they feel like you're on their level. Some people, you know, you're not on their level. You never will be on their level. And that is not your fault. God made you that way. So if they can't understand that, that's their fault, not yours. Um, it's just all about you being comfortable in your own skin, knowing your worth, loving yourself, and understanding that you don't have to compromise anything about yourself to make anybody feel any way, any better, any good, anything. Um, you know, have the conversations. Sometimes conversations can be uncomfortable. That sometimes that's what causes you to compromise. You're being comfortable because you're avoiding those conversations with people that are important to you or people in your circle. Sometimes you just got to let them put it all out on the table and tell people exactly how you feel. Like I said in one of my previous videos, you have to tell people and show people how to treat you and how to respect you. That's if you want to do that. Some people, you don't have the time for that. I know I don't. Sometimes my course of action would be to just leave people alone. But if you see something that is there that's going to be beneficial for you within that relationship or that union, then speak up, speak your mind. Don't avoid conversations because you want to make that other person comfortable. No, don't compromise that. Don't compromise yourself. Um, don't suffocate yourself from your self worth and your purpose because we have a tendency to do that, suffocate ourselves and keep ourselves from what we are ultimately here to do. Um, so, like I said, don't beat around the bush. Don't compromise yourself to make other people feel comfortable. Um, they're not you. They can't live your life. Um, don't skip on that promotion because you're scared that your coworker that you're friends with is going to feel bad because they didn't get the promotion. That's on them. That was due to their work performance, not yours. If they didn't get it, that's due to what they did on the job. So, don't get mad if somebody's saying, "Come on, let's join in. Let's go over to so and so's house." Hey, if you say no because you don't feel comfortable, don't be they can't be mad because you feel uncomfortable going. Speak up, put your foot down. If you don't want to go to the in-laws, let it know. If there's a conversation that needs to be had, so many people want to live in secret. I can understand your money being a secret because that's my thing. My money, I don't play about my money. I do keep that secret. Ain't nobody gonna know, like how much is in my account and things like that. I can totally understand that. But things that are hurting you and that are important to you, you need to voice that. You need to let that out. Don't keep that a secret. When you keep everyone in the dark, then when everything comes to light, then everybody's puzzled as to how did this happen? What was this? Why didn't she come to me? Why didn't this, that, and the other? And then also it is also a part of people's understanding too is that they have to reach out. Like I said, reach out to your strong friends, reach out to the friends that you know that would be struggling, but have those conversations. Do things that are going to make you comfortable and make you feel like your self-worth is important. Don't compromise, walk on pins and needles to make people feel comfortable. uh, you're not here to make people comfortable. You're here to live your life to the fullest, and you have to do it with purpose, self-worth, and love. Loving yourself is most important. Don't live in a household that every time you say something they take offense because and then you shut down and you don't say anything because you want to make that person comfortable. No, it doesn't work like that. Uh, you know, be um, be true to yourself. You know, speak up when you need to speak up. Be heard. Stand up for yourself. Um, if you're in an uncomfortable situation, get out of that situation or don't even put yourself in that situation. Just do not compromise when it comes to your self-love, your self-worth, your peace, uh, your overall peace, your peace of mind. Do not compromise when it comes to your purpose, when it comes to your goals, your aspirations. Do not compromise. Go for what you know is going to be the best for you and what's going to be beneficial for you. Now, I know we all struggle with self esteem, and it's a good thing to, like I said, come up with different affirmations and put them up. And I like to practice what I preach. And so what I did is I have got some stickers that I bought that are affirmations from Amazon that I put on my laptop, and you know, just simple as, you know, if you can see that, I can do this. Another one is a little funny is rise and grind. Another one is today is the day. Um, Another one, uh, like be yourself. A real good one is I am loved. Faith is fear. Another one is crying is okay, and it is. Crying is okay. Cry, get it out, do what you got to do, and keep it pushing. And another good one is never give up, because that's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to do better. We're trying to live a better life. So I just want you to know that I do practice what I preach, and I try to be as transparent as possible with this page. Eventually, we'll get some people to join the dialogue. Like I said, this week I'm going to be doing videos, lives, and at the end of the week on Friday, we will be doing um, a giveaway. I'm going to be doing a giveaway, and I already have my question and things that I have ready for the giveaway. Um, I will not be on this weekend because this weekend is my daughter's birthday. So, yeah, I won't definitely be on this weekend because it's going to be this weekend is going to be a little difficult, but I'm going to push through and persevere as I always do. A new update is I have constructed a YouTube page. So that information is in the description of this page. So you can just click on that and go straight to the YouTube. It's basically all the videos um, that are uploaded on this page. But if don't want to be on Facebook, or you want to go to YouTube, however you want to do it, you can see it there as well. So I do have the YouTube page going. And I think that's about it. We got the giveaway, got the new YouTube channel, and I just appreciate all of you for joining and following the page. Um, I hope that you subscribe to the channel on YouTube. If not, that's fine. But I do appreciate you joining me in this process to help others, and I hope that we all collectively can make a difference. Like I said, you don't have to be, you know, to change anybody's life on the page. You can do it outside of the page. You can do things, if you see somebody struggling, reach out to them. So whatever you can do to help others, it's greatly appreciated. I'm trying to at least change one person's life, if anything. So I appreciate everyone that viewed the video. Those that are working, totally understand. I know it's during the week. Um, but you can play back the video. If you have any questions, email me. You can message me on Messenger, and you can also comment under the videos and just say, hey, reach out to me, and I will reach out to you as soon as I see the message. So I thank you all. I hope you all have a rest of the good day, feeling good, spirits feeling right. So I hope everybody has a good rest of the day, and God bless you.